Governor of Goa, EDC Sreedharan Pillai. LD member, Dr. Sukhaji Naik, sir, and all the dignitaries present here. Buddha said, and I quote, "If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your own path." I unquote. Likewise, Goa Public Service Commission has lived the lives of many who in turn have guided the path of thousands of people, being lighthouse themselves. Everyone rise to the national anthem.
शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाये तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय
member Dr. Sukhaji Naik to formally welcome the dignitaries.
Very good morning, everybody present here. Honorable Governor of Goa, Sri P.S. Sreedharan Pillai, respected Chairman of Goa Public Service Commission, Sri Jose Nandival, and he has also been appointed recently as the Chairman of Standing Committee of Chairpersons of Public Service Commission, Secretary of Goa Public Service Commission, Sri Yatin Marakar, Principal Secretary, Sri Uttam Parsekar, Chief Architect, Amam Rules, Executive Engineer, Contractors, other dignitaries, media person, staff of GPSC, ladies and gentlemen. At outset, I take this proud privilege to welcome the Honorable Governor of Goa, Sri P.S. Sreedharan Pillai, for inaugural function of the third floor of GPSC office premises, which is just completed, and as a result, the sufficient space is made available to GPSC office to carry out its functions more effectively. I would also like to place on record the sincere gratitude to Chairman, Secretary and others for having taken efforts for getting completed the third floor and made it operational. I also welcome other dignitaries, invitees, media persons, staff of GPSC, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my warm welcome to everybody. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, for these kind words. May I now request Chairman, sir, to present fruit basket to Honorable Governor. I now request Deputy Secretary Seema Mankarnikar ma'am to present fruit basket to Honorable Chairman. Thank you. Under Secretary Paula Roberts ma'am is pleased to welcome LD member Dr. Sukhaji Naik. Under Secretary Vrinda Valvekar ma'am is present. fruit basket to Secretary Yakin Malal Prasad. Goa Public Service Commission was started on 30th May 1988, 34 long years, and it's not easy to maintain a positive and successful draft throughout. And it was possible only with the help of able leadership, sincere and hard-working staff. And hence, GPSC has decided to felicitate its staff who have completed 25 years of their service in GPSC. May I request Honorable Governor to felicitate the staff. Srimati Seema Malkarnikar, Deputy Secretary.
Madam Ashishi,
Srimati Paula Rodriguez, Under Secretary. Srimati Vrunda Valvankar, Under Secretary. Srimati Sarita Jaini, Section Officer. Srimati Shilpa Bolkar, Section Officer. Srimati Maria Mendonça, Senior Assistant. Suresh Parsekar, Senior Assistant. Sri John Fernandez, Senior Assistant. Madhusudan Kai, Assistant. Sri Asintara Araujo, Driver. With MTS. Sri Rama Theraveda, MTS. Sri Devidas Priyorkar, MTS. Olivia Fernandez, Under Secretary, retired GPSC staff. Sri Mariano Fernandez, Driver. Sandeep Naik, Driver.
Next, ma'am.
Srimati Josepha Rodriguez, Sweeper. Goa Public Service Commission. Thank you so much. Sri Uttam Parsekar, Principal Chief Engineer. Towards the construction of third floor, sir. Thank you very much for all the support. Sri Marvin Gomes, Chief Architect. Thank you so much, sir, for your participation. Sri Prashant Desai, Architect. position or a title. It is an action and an example. And the person to whom this quote suits the best and exactly is our Honorable Chairman, GPSC, Shri Jose Manuel Noronha, sir, who sets an example through his actions. A kind request to you, sir, to express your thoughts on this special occasion.
Very good morning to our Honorable Governor. Welcome here once again to our honorary member, Dr. Subhaji Naik, my colleague, Secretary, Mr. Yatin Kumaralkar, Chief Engineer of PWE, the Bus Secretary, Chief Architect, Mr. Koshar, Seema Malkatekar, the Under Secretary, Section Officers, staff of GPSC, media persons, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, greetings to Honorable Governor, little belatedly for issue itself, for your New Year of Kerala. I'll make a very brief presentation to highlight the achievements of GPSC over the last 6 years basically, and show you the different milestones that the Commission has achieved. Basically began with a computer-based test in 2016, we renovated our premise in 2017, we had a ban on ad hoc extensions in 2017, we had our office manual prepared in 21, and this year we have this third floor. I'll discuss each of these in detail very quickly. So we've done about 175 exams so far, and if one sees that over the years the examinations have been increasing, right, from 16, 17 to 21, 22. 175 examinations would mean that we examined almost 56,000 candidates over the last 6 years. So this increase also shows that the Commission has been receiving more and more applications. We have so far processed 56,268 applications for different government jobs over the last 6 years. And one story this graph tells us is that although every year we advertise about 200, 150, 200 positions in government, look at the increase in the application that we've received from 16, 17, 3,800 for the same job to 16,886 last year. That shows that the confidence in the people applying for government jobs has increased. They have more confidence in the Commission, and they know that if they apply, they stand a fair and just chance to be selected. We have interviewed so far 2,147 candidates. It's very more or less about 300 or so per year, except the first year because the CBRP was not yet fully enforced then. So we call, for every one job, we call 5 candidates to be interviewed. So far we have recommended 616 positions in the last 6 years, on an average about 100 odd positions per year. This is the year-wise categorization of the jobs that we have recommended the government. The other thing we noticed is about the promotions. The officers in government were not really getting regular promotions, so we decided to ban them completely in the year 16-17. And this has resulted in something very nice. Almost 4,000 officers were promoted or probation lifted in the last 6 years. And 4,000 for a state like Goa is a huge amount of promotions. So almost 2,279 received their promotion orders from the Commission, through the Commission. And we've lifted probation of 1,458 officials in government. Something that we also noticed earlier, that if we were to promote them, their probations were not lifted, so we have to first lift the probations and then come to the promotions. So eventually, almost 4,000 officials thus far have been benefited from this ban on ad hoc appointments. Then we have renovated our infrastructure. We've made this more professional. It's more like a corporate office than like a government department. Look at that way. So just a few pictures shown before and after. And this was, incidentally, Honorable Sir, this was inaugurated by former Defence Minister and former Chief Minister, Mr. Parikar, on about 5 years back exactly, on 3rd April 2017. That is the first and second floor. The other highlight is we also conducted a national conference of chairpersons of Public Service Commission, the first of its type that we did in Goa, then in 2018, when the earlier governor, Srimati Nirmala Sinha, was our governor. We had a cleanliness drive, which we have also done beyond our work of recruiting. Honorable Governor recently released our office manual. The office manual has laid all procedures for appointments, recruitments, probation lifting, promotions, etc. that the Commission does. It is well documented, so we have a good procedure to follow, and due diligence at every stage has been recorded, and Honorable Governor released this article recently. We had a standing committee meeting in November, and the Honorable Governor again posted all the members of the standing committee at Raj Bhavan. We had a delegation that also met with Honorable President of India regarding some issues concerning public service commissions, for which I will happen to be a member of the standing committee that there. Thank you, and I welcome you once again to this program.
Thank you so much, sir. On behalf of everyone present here, may I like to request Honorable Governor Shri Sreedharan Pillai, sir, to enlighten us with his views.
Chairman of GPSC, National Meeting, distinguished guests, and delegates. I am extremely happy today since a full-fledged office facility for PSC in our state is now we are all realizing and witnessing it. PSC is concerned, since I was a long time in Kerala High Court, person in 2001 and 2 was a main counsel for Rural India. We are occasionally come across so many types of arguments. The important thing to be noted is that PSC started because aspirants, ordinary citizens, they will get justice in the appointments of governmental appointments, and for that purpose there is stipulations. That stipulations are interpreted by courts also, especially Supreme Court and various high courts. They interpret under Article 142 of the Constitution of India. What is stated ultimately by the Supreme Court is the law of the land. Nobody is expected to be above that. So, the crux of PSC, whether it is UPSC or our state public service commission, impartial justice should be done to the people. And politics is concerned, because one party is ruling, other party opposition, and of course elected governments have got its own vital role in every aspect. But PSC appointments are concerned, our appointments should be free from political interference, and that is why they are appointed by the government, but they are not committed to the government. That's the basic concern. And I would like to say, I don't want to go to the controversial part of it. One thing I could recently, about 4 or 5 years back, in the electricity board, not by PSC, but that those people, 4 or 5 families, visited me, presented all the papers. Then I was a little bit upset at that. They were started to cry. Because 4 or 5 years they were in service. After that, High Court has taken a view, this is not maintainable per se. Then in the Supreme Court also they spent a huge amount. When the administration itself, they throw away their case, and it is clear violation of things. I am not making any comment on that. What is to be done by the present government electricity minister, I told them, I will tell them about it. The legal remedy I can't suggest to you, even though I was a practicing lawyer in service matters as well. So, this important aspect, I am stating before you, the other family, one lady is children, with her children and others. So, there is one concept, always the courts are adherent to that concept, is that merit is the only criterion, and no person is holding a, or maybe his position, may not interfere in appointments. We are only limited appointments are with the PSC. I don't know, I have not taken any account with respect to details with respect to that aspect. But we will try. Now all facilities are there. Very good office and other things are there. While looking into all the faces, everybody is happy. And while presenting things, it is stated that through action we will have to prove our honesty. And I hope you will be more and more committed to the people. People means, suppose a person is from A party, suppose another person is from A party, B party, another person is from C party. Then people, those who are not having any political connection or affiliation, or politicians are staged them, then where they will be? The basic things are there. You see, do justice to the people. The public money, because that is Gandhiji in 1947, August 15th. He was not celebrating Indian independence. He was not in Delhi. He was in Navakari or Bengal and other things in the villages. And he stated that we are able to do justice to this people. If our reality of our system, freedom, then whether the last man in the queue, whether he is getting justice, that is the question mark. And the answer is also implied there. That was the view of Gandhiji. I would like to say, because I was a student in law college, at that time, that 1973, 75 emergency and other things were there. I was an activist of that, and Sreedharan was there. Very, very much, even now, a little bit my mental condition. So in 1948, Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, wrote a letter to JP Jayaprakash Narayan that you will be the future Prime Minister of India. And that's Jawaharlal Nehru's suggestion. And his reply is that, sir, I don't want any post. I want to serve the people throughout my life. He fulfilled his words. While 1977, we all know, during emergency, throughout he was in jail, without a trial, without any reason, without any show cause, without any type of explanation. Jayaprakash Narayan was put in jail for 19 months. Thereafter, there will be 1977 election. And 1977 election, the illiterate people of India replied, fitting reply was given. And Washington Post written that among the democratic countries in the world, the poor illiterate people of India are aware of democracy's importance. Washington Post at that time written like that. I am using poor people because from Kerala and Tamil Nadu and other places, 10 Indian states are called cow states. So cow states means people who are in poor condition. Most of them are uneducated. They are not aware of anything. But in 1977 election, I have written a book on that 1977 election and 1975 emergency. I studied 71 out of these 10 states. It is called cow, by blaming them, Kerala people and others are blaming people. Cow states. Then cow state people, illiterate people, in 1971, those party which was ruling India at that time, out of the 224 seats, 221 seats were given to that ministry. But in 1977, out of these 224 seats, only 3 seats were given to them, and 1977 there was political change. And not on the political aspects. So illiterate people, in my Kerala, all are given autocratic rule. Goa, autocratic rule at that time, given consent to that. And not politics I am saying. Andhra Pradesh, 39 seats were given. All South Indian and Goan people, all voted for another position. No press freedom. If press people wanted to give a news item, in the midnight, 12 o'clock, they will go to the censorship officer, obtain a signature, then only you can publish a newspaper. If Jayaprakash type of people, they are put in jail. No trial, nothing is there, no reason. As far as Supreme Court is concerned, Apex Court of India, no citizen can approach the court for implementation of enforcement of Article 226, Fundamental Right 26. So everything, an autocratic system was there. Opposition, all leaders were inside jail for refugee master history. But the way it is a champion of that movement, opposed it. His movement against corruption in Bihar and Gujarat and other states, students, leader, he depicted himself as the leader of the students, Jayaprakash Narayan. Then 1977 election, as a political student, was eagerly watching Jayaprakash Narayan. Then everybody preferred, who will be the future Prime Minister? You will be the chief Prime Minister. Then JP's answer, I don't want that post. Then Morarji Bhai became the Prime Minister. After the election also, such a suggestion from all walks of life. So protocol, governor is supreme in a state in protocol. But protocol, whether it is the criterion to be opted, if that is so, Gandhiji was nobody in protocol. But topmost person in the protocol, Prime Minister, when he wants to see Gandhiji, Jawaharlal Nehru always went to Wardha for visiting Gandhiji, and there was a protocol. 1977, of course, Jayaprakash was laid up at that time. Always when the topmost person in the protocol, Indian Prime Minister, wanted to see him, he went all the way from Delhi to Patna to visit Jayaprakash Narayan. This is a tradition of our country, our people, and dedicated public workers are there. Money may come and go. Money is it the criteria? So that is why I would like to say basic thing vested in PSC. A high goal to be achieved, and chairman is elected for some post from my state, Kerala, yesterday, day for yesterday. I congratulate him, and at the same time, our conscience is the final authority to decide. Our conscience represents, according to me, heart and consciousness. The only organ in our body cancer-free. It is very rare to say that cancer is not affecting our heart. So heart is there. I will put everything to the heart, and then we will be able to make our Goa a happiest state in India. Now our position is that financially we are at the top. First position in per capita income. But I am, you see, just prior to my appointment here, I was in Mizoram. Mizoram is the poorest state in India. Out of the total income in the budget, only 20% they are accumulating from Mizoram. Other 80% is given by the Union of India. So financially they were in the backward stage. But happiness index of last year shows that most happiest state in India, number one is Mizoram. So happiness one side, happiness index one side, financial position index other side. We will also try our level best to make our Goa the happiest place. All of us will try together. Our interest is there. But we are doing everything. We are all servants of the people. Governor is a servant of the people. That is why, as an uninvited guest, I have visited 90 villages. Uninvited guest. Certain people say, shame. No shame. Supreme of our country, supreme power is vested with the people. And that is why I would conclude my speech and say, Indian Constitution, first sentence, India, that is Bharat. Why India? India is known to us in the civilization, and it is a great name. Then why India along with the same India alias Bharat is used there? And we the people of India making our constitution is a nice sentence. Why? There is a provision in the constitution that all the British laws are applicable to them unless it is repealed. But our Constituent Assembly makers, our forefathers, they introduced Article 395 last provision, which nullifies, set aside 1947 Indian Independence Act. Why? Because we may not secure independence from the gift of a British Parliament. We want to make our own. That is why we, the people, added there, and 395, the repealing provision is introduced there. And I would like to say, when I am standing here, very good, three members are, from chairman and 2 members are there, very good staff is there. We will try our level best to dispense justice, and for that purpose, may God bless you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for these very beautiful thoughts. Now, may I request Shri Y. M. Marakar, sir, IS, Secretary, Goa Public Service Commission, to propose vote of thanks.
Honorable Governor, Honorable Chairman, Honorable members, officers, media, and my dear friends. First and foremost, I would like to thank Honorable Governor on behalf of Commission for gracing this event and sharing his valuable thoughts with us. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words of great encouragement. I will also like to thank Honorable Chairman for his leadership and guidance. He is the one who has taken the initiative to complete this third stroke. Prior to his joining to this commission was like any other office. But because of him, because of his efforts, now office looks like commission. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to you, sir. I would also like to thank learned member for his unstinted support. Thank you to Principal Chief Engineer PWD for completing this work within time frame. I also like to thank all the staff members, officers of the Commission who has helped us to make this event successful. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the members of the media for covering this event. Thank you all.
Before we wind up, may I request Honorable Chairman to present a memento to Honorable Governor?
And
Congratulations.
One is for you. Yes.